Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are having our second lecture of social study. Okay. In the last lecture we have studied about our country in the world, the first chapter. Okay. This is your Zoom online class lecture number 2. We have discussed Islamic countries, the subcontinent, India, the mountain ranges and the passes, and the South Asian countries of the continent Asia. Okay. Today we are going to do relief map. Now what is a relief map? Relief map is a map which shows usually by means of different colors the height of the land above the sea level. It also shows the rivers and lakes and other geographical features of the earth. Okay, here we are having the relief map of the subcontinent, the relief map of the subcontinent. Here you can see the different colors and the height of the different colors which are showing the height of a place of the land above the sea level. We are having the yellow color, green color, brown color. Okay, these shows, and we also have this key. The key here the blue color shows the sea level, and this brown and green color shows the height of the land. So relief map shows the different the height of the land with the different colors. Okay. Now the subcontinent also have the two great river systems. The great river systems, the river Ganges and the river Indus. Okay, the subcontinent has the two great river systems, the river Ganges and the river Indus. The river Ganges originate from the Himalaya mountains. Okay, it originates from the Himalaya mountains and it enters through a huge delta in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, it enters the Bay of Bengal through a huge delta. Okay, see, it originates from there. Okay, and it enters. Okay, it enters the Bay of Bengal through a huge delta. It is the Bay of Bengal and it enters in the Bay of Bengal through a huge delta. This portion, the land portion, is known as delta. The river Indus originate in China, Tibetan plateaus. Okay, it originates from the Tibet plateau and it ends or it merges into the Arabian Sea. Okay, it covers all the Pakistan, it go across the Pakistan and it merges into the Arabian Sea. So we are having the two great rivers, river Ganges and river Indus. Okay, the river Indus originates from the Himalayas mountains and it enters the Bay of Bengal through a huge delta. The river Indus originates from the Tibetan plateaus and merges into the Arabian Sea. Then we are having the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau, what is a plateau? Plateau is a high land above the sea level. Okay, high land above the sea level. You can see this picture. In this picture it is very clear. Okay, this is a high land above the sea level and it is flat. Mostly it is flat. The main feature of plateau is it is flat on the top. Okay, you can see the Deccan Plateau. Okay, here in this map you can see the Deccan Plateau. This is the Deccan Plateau. This is also in triangular shape. Okay, the Deccan Plateau is in a triangular shape and this is the driest part of the subcontinent. It is a driest part of the subcontinent. About 1500 mm of rain. It gets about 1500 mm of rain a year. It is warm and generally not very fertile. It is warm and generally not very fertile. The plateaus can be fertile and dry. ठीक है, दो तरह के हो सकते हैं, fertile भी हो सकते हैं और dry भी हो सकते हैं. It depends upon the rainfall, the amount of the rainfall. Okay, now we are having the relief map of Pakistan. The relief map of Pakistan, much of the north and the west of Pakistan. The north and the west of Pakistan consist of high mountains. Although there are lower but the very dry mountains in the west and in the southwest of Balochistan. ठीक है, इधर हमारे पास इतने ज़्यादा हाई माउंटेन्स नहीं हैं instead of the north. ठीक है, in the north we are having the high mountains, but in the west we do not have that much high mountains. But the west of the Pakistan, that is in the Balochistan, it is covered with, mostly it is covered with the mountain ranges. Okay, here you can see the Suleiman mountain range, okay, and the Tubakakar mountain range. Here we have the Hindu Kush mountain range and the Karakoram mountain range. Okay, the western area of Pakistan is fairly high land which gets little rainfall. This area mostly gets very little rainfall, and it is of little use for crop farming. And mostly people, if they do not have the crops there, as Pakistan is an agricultural country, and if they do not have that much crops there, okay, so what is their occupation? Mostly they are having the herds of sheep and goats. ओके, ये जो है तो ज़्यादातर शीप्स और गोट्स को चराते हैं और उन्हीं पर ट्रैवल करते हैं और उन्हीं से अपना जो है तो अपना इकॉनमी जो है तो वो अर्न करते हैं. Okay, in the south we are having the deserts, deserts of Sindh and Balochistan. Okay, in the Pakistan we are also having the deserts. The third desert, it extends far into India. These black dots showing the deserts. Okay, it extends far into India, and third desert is there in with the Indus Valley in the Pakistan. Okay, and in the east of Pakistan, mostly we are having the plains. ठीक है, as we know that Punjab, this area is mostly regarded comes under the Punjab. So Punjab, as we know that it is an agricultural land, it has the fertile land. So we are having the plains there. Okay, plains खुले मैदानों को कहते हैं, which are suitable for the farming. Okay, now we are having the map of Pakistan. Among the four provinces of Pakistan, KPK, Balochistan, Sindh and Punjab, as you can see in the picture that it is green in color. Okay, this is green in color, and it is the most fertile part of the Pakistan, and it has the highest population in the country. Why it has the highest population in the country? Because of the river Indus and its tributaries. Here we are having the river Indus and its tributaries. छोटे स्मॉल रिवर्स को कहते हैं जो मिल के जो है तो रिवर इंडस के साथ ज्वाइन होते हैं. सो रिवर इंडस हैज़ द स्मॉल ट्रिब्यूटरीज. द 5 rivers are there in Punjab, and because of these rivers it has the well known or the best canal system or well developed canal system that uses water from the river Indus and its tributaries. So because of these things, because of the canal system and because of the river, the land of the Punjab is very fertile, and it is very suitable for producing many agricultural products. Okay, now we are having geographical terms. The geographical terms in the geography, as we are having the physical and the political features or political features in the geographical terms, but today we will discuss the physical features of the earth. Okay, some of the physical features are included in your book, and they are mountains, hills, plains, deserts, lakes, rivers, delta, plateau and estuary. Okay, the mountains. Mountains are the highest lands. Okay, mountains are the highest lands. These are there is no fixed height at which a hill becomes a mountain, but mountains are usually above 2000 to 3000 meters. Okay, this is about 2000 to 3000 meters. It's 3000 meters. Okay, then we also having the young mountains and the old mountains. Okay, the young mountains and old mountains. The young mountains are having the sharp and the pointed edges. ठीक है, इनकी जो peak होती है pointed होती है और sharp होती है. And the old mountains are having the top of these mountains are old mountains are of the round in shape. Why they are having round in shape? Because of the rain, the frost and the wind. Okay, ये मुख्तलिफ टाइम्स के पे जो है तो बारिश की वजह से, फ्रॉस्ट की वजह से जो है जो वो मेल्ट होती है तो वो हट जाती है वहाँ से, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द विंड, सो they are more rounded. Now hills. These are the lands above sea level, but not as high as mountains. Okay, but not as high as mountains. They are generally covered with vegetation such as grass and trees and other farm crops. Okay, now plains. Plains are the areas of flat land at lower level. Mostly they are at the sea level or slightly high. Okay, some are at the sea level or slightly higher. And the plains are important as there is where, as this is the place where we are having the farming. Okay, the farming take place there, so they are very important for any country. Now the deserts. The deserts are the areas where nothing or only tough plants can grow. There are two kinds of deserts, hot deserts and cold deserts. Hot deserts, in the hot deserts we are having the high temperature, very little or no water, poor soil to grow anything. The cold deserts are also known as tundra. They are having the very cold climate for vegetation. Okay, mostly they are found on the high mountain top or the polar regions. We are having the two polar regions, the North Pole and the South Pole. Okay, so they are found there, the cold deserts. Okay, now lakes. Lakes are these are the inland seas. Okay, these are the inland seas completely surrounded by land. Okay, they are completely surrounded by land. Lakes can have either fresh or salty water. Okay, then rivers. This is flowing or moving water. Okay, this is flowing or moving water. These can be tiny streams or mighty rivers many kilometers wide. Okay, and mostly it has fresh water. Now plateaus. The plateaus are the area of flat land. Okay, these are areas of flat land well above sea level. Some plateaus are fertile and some plateaus are having the poor land. It depends on the height and the amount of rainfall it gets. You can see the picture. Okay, in this picture you can see the plateau. This is high above the sea level and this is flat. Okay, this is flat. This is called plateau. Okay, now delta. Delta, sometimes when a river enters the sea, it breaks into many small rivers or channels in a V shape. Okay, it is when a river, sometimes when the rivers enters the sea, for example this is the sea, okay, and when the river comes from there, it breaks into many small rivers or channels. Okay, in a V shape. If you look at it closely, they are in a V shape. Okay, and the land here can be fertile because of the mud brought down by the river, but it is also very liable to flooding. यहाँ पे जो है तो जो डेल्टा वाली जो places होते हैं वहाँ पे जो है तो flood आने का बहुत ज़्यादा खतरा होता है. Okay, now we are having ash trees. Okay, ash trees, this is where important rivers widen. Okay, or where the rivers meets the sea. Where the river meets the sea, जब river sea में enter होने लगता है, ये उस वक्त की इसकी situation है. Okay, and it has when the, or we can say when the salt water mixes with the fresh water. Fresh water river का होता है and salty water sea का होता है. The wider and wider, ठीक है, ये wider होता जाता है and flows slowly to the sea or ocean. And they make the good harbors. Okay, estuaries can make the good harbors. Harbors are the place where the ships stands. Okay, जहाँ पे आके बड़े बड़े बहरी जहाज रुकते हैं, they are known as the harbors. Okay, this is all for today's lecture. We will continue the lectures in our next Zoom online classes. Hope you have understood. Okay, all the lecture. Thank you. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz.